The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
We begin previewing the Carson-Newman Baseball season here with a look at the outfielders with Dalton McLain. I'm Andrew Rogers here for the Eagles Sports Network. Dalton, a pretty good first year for you here with Carson-Newman. Hit close to 300 last year, were an integral part of the lineup. What allowed you to have so much success last year, and how do you carry that into this year?
I think just experience. Being at Walter State for 3 years, been around a bunch of older guys and very talented guys, kind of led me into having a good year last year and hopefully to have an even better year this year.
What were some things you looked at personally for yourself as you head into this year? What is your fifth year technically playing collegiate baseball? How do you want to improve and make this one your best?
For sure. Last year I struggled in midweek games. I think hitting a curveball is my weakness, so I've been working on that a little bit. And when I get that early in the count, I need to hammer it and not take those pitches. So.
As a defensive player, it seemed like when the ball was hit in the gaps, you were always tracking it down pretty quickly. Where does that come from? Where is that speed? And is that more of your recognition in the air to know where that ball is going to probably land to get there quick?
Yeah, that is one of my strengths, is getting good jumps on balls, and I've always been really good at that. And I don't know, I feel like I can run down any ball in the outfield. So.
When you look at this position group, James Denton's going to move from the infield to the outfield. What's it like having him part of the outfield now, and then also having to replace Nelson Smith from last year, which will give some opportunities for some other guys to step up? So you've got two new outfielders, technically, you could say, on each side of you heading into the year. We
do. James, he's struggling a little bit transferring to the outfield, but he's good now. He looks really good out there. Looks comfortable. So, and we got Spencer Williams and Ryan Potts and Luke Goforth. Yep. And we also have Sam Stern, all older guys, experienced, mature. Any of those guys I'm comfortable with playing with.
Yeah, certainly. You mentioned those guys, Potts, Goforth, Williams. Do you think of those guys, and maybe one or two of them would find the lineup routinely, but most often some of them would come off the bench and make an impact, whether it's a pinch hitter, defensive replacement, whatever. So if they're asked to play more of a starting role, do you feel comfortable with them, and how have you seen them grow into that role as they head into the year?
I do. I feel comfortable with those guys. They come out every day, give it all they have. They want to get better. Yeah, I'm very comfortable playing next to those guys.
Certainly with the snow that's still outside from last week, by the time we do this interview, it's been a challenge, I'm sure, getting back for the spring semester to prepare with the outfield still covered in snow. You're really only able to do infield work, so how has that created some early adversity to be able to get out of your normal routine that you got into last year, and now that's been thrown away almost because of the snow that's impacted some early training?
Yeah, the coaches, Coach Griff and Coach Tingle and all of them have done a great job of keeping us busy, getting ground balls in the indoor. And now, last couple of days, we've been able to take ground balls on the turf. But, yeah, they've done a great job with that. And it's been tough, but we've got good work in.
What will be the biggest challenge as you guys head into the year in this position group specifically? What will be some things you want to focus on and you can achieve throughout the year?
We've talked about it all year, being consistent. Last year we were up and down, weren't consistent. On the weekends it was like we were ready to play, but midweeks we struggled a lot. And I think just taking when we're playing midweek games, just taking that weekend mentality and bringing it to midweek games and playing with the same intensity.
Best of luck this year.
Thank you. You have a good one.
That's Dalton McLain. I'm Andrew Rogers here for the Eagles Sports Network.